Hi guys, good morning. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Sharon Review. All right, what a wonderful day in SkitLanta. It's a bleaky day in SkitLanta. Welcome everyone. It's a bleaky day in SkitLanta. Mm. Welcome in everyone. How are you guys doing today? Okay, guys. So Charm is in the chat there. All right. So let's do the roll call. It's a wonderful. Is it a wonderful day or it's a bleaky day? It's a bleaky day in SkitLanta. Ooh. Okay. So guys, do you think Shayla is playing chess and Anthony is playing checkers? Because guys, the meat of the matter is, do you believe Shayla has the upper hand and Anthony Dalton? Woo! Oh my goodness, guys. Ooh, what a morning. What a morning. And Charmaine says, Charmaine always, you know what? I'm going to call it now. Charmaine is a ghostwriter. Okay, so we're here reviewing the Kountry Wayne skit. All rights are for the original content belongs to the original creator, but we're here to review it on Sharon Review. We call it Spade a Spade. Let's jump into it, right? So Shayla went to see her baby daddy this morning, and let me get him on. Let me get them on the screen here. Then we're gonna do the Itina Stoker. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in Goddess London. Goddess London says, please hit the like button, chat. All right. Good morning, Sharon Madson, chat. Goddess is saying, good morning, Marianne West. Good morning. Tina says, welcome in, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. Awesome. Okay. Good morning, dear Antoinette. How are you this morning? Welcome in. Hi, Marvis. Good morning, Sharon and chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, Marianne says, we all know Shayla was going to do this. And guys, Charmaine called it. Charmaine called it. She says, the reason why Amber friended Shayla is because she knows Shayla. We all know Shayla was going to do this. And guys, oh, you're feeding back, right? Called it. She said. All right, so we're doing the roll call. All right, so we have Marianne West, we have Goddess. Okay, coming. Idea Eklund, welcome in. Welcome in, Nancy Bestie. Welcome in. Welcome in. And okay, I'm coming down. Coming down. Hi, Dot, welcome in. How are you doing? Hi, Tracia, welcome in. Rhonda Phillips, welcome in. Going down the list as fast as good morning there. Margaret, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Steffi Mack, welcome in. That Willie, welcome in. Let's see. Okay. Angela, welcome in. Angela Ross, welcome in. How are you doing? It's so nice to have you guys here with us. Oh, yes. All right. So, welcome in, everyone. So, before we get started, I know that, yes. So, it is good. Welcome. Where is Charmaine? Oh, let me just add her on the screen here. Good morning, Charmaine.
Good
Welcome in.
morning, Sarah. Good morning. I mean, we have been talking all morning. We have been talking all morning, and I've been telling you that good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody in the chat. I'm reading the chat as I was doing my work. And I see where some of you guys are going with this, the same way I'm going with it. I've been talking to Sharon since maybe about 7 something this morning. After I watched that Darren skit, I called her and I said, Sharon, Anthony Carmer is here. His Job moment is here because you see, they feature that bottle with the liquor and he's in his car. Anthony's not going to know where his money is. When Darren, anything happened to Darren, Anthony's not going to know where his money is. And the next thing I'm thinking, how he's going to lose the house because he's going to borrow money against the house when he does not know where his money is. He's going to maybe want to borrow money against the house again. And this time he's not going to be able to pay it back and he might lose it in doing so. And lo and behold, 9:30 skit comes and guess what? Shayla is taking away his rights as Kai's dad right now, which I don't agree with. I'm totally against because Shayla should not do that. But guess me what? Shayla is going to be Shayla. And that is also one of Job's moment where he lost his kids. He lost all his
Mm-hmm.
money. He lost everybody that was around him. He lost his wife. And
Yes.
see, he's losing his wife already. He's losing his kid and his money losing his loading. He's going to be Denisha was isolating him. Trust me, she's going to leave him so flat when he has no money. She's not a Amber where she's going to tell him, okay, I got your back. She's going to say, no, why am I here? There's no money. You can't do this for me or you can't do that. And then that is how she's going to hurt her son. Because I'm almost sure, and this is my opinion, that she's not going to stay with Anthony if Anthony's broke. So, guys, Anthony Karma, and then Shayla Karma is going to come right alongside Anthony. Shayla Karma is going to be a double whammy for Shayla and Anthony. And you know something, what Shayla did this morning? Angelina is going to rubber stamp it.
Mm-hmm.
Angelina is going to rubber stamp it because
I
somewhere
totally
along the
agree.
line, they're going to try to get rid of Denisha out of Anthony's life. Somewhere along the line, I think, and what's her name? Angelina is going to dig dirt upon Denisha. And Anthony is going to be regretting all the decision he has made in his life so far. All the decisions that he has made in his life. And you remember what Wayne said to him? I keep going back to what Wayne said to him. I hope the lobster was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of what Wayne said to him. The second thing Wayne said to him, you are fixing up a room for you're moving too fast. You're fixing up a room which you don't even know if you're going to have. And that was also another nugget. Another nugget was yesterday when he was talking to Denisha in the room, and he said, I am trying to make everybody happy. I'm trying to make Shayla happy. I'm trying to get through this divorce. What did they feature? That sign on the wall that Amber puts there, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
and Mrs. That sign was featured so prominently. And I'm wondering, I would not be going in anybody's bedroom or as a side chick then, or as a mistress, or whatever Denisha want to call herself, and have to look at that sign every single time you
Mm-hmm.
open your eyes or every time you go into the room and you know you're not the mistress, Mrs., or are you hoping to be that Mrs. that is in the sign? That's why you're keeping it up. You're keeping hope alive. So I don't know what you guys think, but I know Anthony Carmer is right at yapping at his heels. You remember when tell him that when you take somebody out of the lion's mouth and the lion is yapping at your heels, that's what is
Yeah,
happening right now. His Carmer is yapping at his heels.
definitely. You are absolutely right, Charmaine.
Yeah,
You are absolutely right. I totally agree. I am on board with everything. But remember, we says from Amber asked for the divorce, that was the beginning of Anthony's karma. And his job moment is right around the corner because, as you see, as Charmaine says, and I watched it too, because she said, Sharon, did you see the skit with Darren drinking with the buckle between his leg? And I says, yes, I just finished watched it. And something is definitely going to happen to Darren for real. I hope it's not unalive. They're going to unalive Darren, but we will see what happened. I didn't get a chance to get into that before Sharon come up. Yes, but yes, she and I are both on the same wavelength. Yeah, yeah. So it is what it is,
yeah.
and of course we are not on board with
What
Shay
Shayla is doing now. I'm not
taking
on
the
board with
child
that.
for it from him. But you know what? She's in her feelings. And remember, when people are in their feelings, they don't think rationally. They move with emotion. And right now, she moved with emotion. She was heartbroken yesterday, as I was telling you, we were telling you yesterday, that seeing the room for herself, Erin Amber told her about it. but actually go inside there and see how happy the little boy was, and to see that Anthony, remember I told you guys, Anthony is a very rich person. He should have had his own child room. It's not like say he is working paycheck to paycheck that he has to share a room with Denisha child. He doesn't know Denisha child. And remember, Amber, guys,
Sharon, you're muted. Sharon, you're muted.
yes. So remember what we said last night on our live is that Amber asked Anthony for that bedroom downstairs since they get married, and Anthony has money, and he never take his time to decorate that bedroom. Remember, when they get back, Amber says, Anthony, we have to furnish the whole house. And he says, when I was by myself, I just need a place to sleep and eat, and I just spend my time outside here listening to the cricket. You know what I mean? That's what he said. And Amber says, no, we have to get my bed. We need the master bedroom done. And we need to get a room ready for Kai. And he never did that. He just met Denisha 2 weeks ago. And the boy has a bedroom and his child didn't. So that broke something inside Shayla. So now Shayla is going to be exhibit A for Amber for the divorce because she knows where the bones
Where the
are
bodies
buried.
are buried. You hear she tell him this morning when he said, Anthony, I know everything about you. I've seen it, I've witnessed it, I've heard it all. So don't bother to threaten me. And I told you guys, Amber knows that Shayla knows things about Anthony. And that was why once she started thinking about that divorce, that was why she started friending Shayla again. It was not because she wanted to be buddy buddies with Shayla. Yes, she is showing that she wants to be friends with Shayla, but she wants to regain Shayla loyalty. That's what she wanted all along, so that she can get Shayla on her side when this divorce is happening or when this divorce needs a witness. That's all she was doing with Shayla because she knows Shayla nowhere. And now, see, Amber lit a fire yesterday. Amber struck the match, and Shayla brought the gas. And now the place is still burning. It is still burning. And a lot of people going to get burned in this flame because Shayla continues to pour gasoline on this fire. She continues to do that. She's pouring, trust me, she's not going to stop pouring gasoline on the fire until she burn everything down. And guess me what? Anthony and Amber might be rising from this ashes like the phoenix after the dust is settled.
Hmm. So I think Charmaine is right. Anthony is going to have his job moment. He end up losing everything. And the thing is, when God has a plan, when Anthony loses everything, Anthony is going to go to God. And I think that is why they keep on having Anthony wear that shirt. God has a plan. And you remember, Amber also said it. God has a plan for my life. Let's see what happens. How the writer does it, because I think it's gonna done surprisingly and very extremely tasteful for us, the audience, to enjoy. And I think we know exactly what he's doing. So just trust the process, everyone, and everything will fall into place. We just watch it, we review it, and just remember God has. So that is it for Shayla. Shayla is not having it. She is done. Anthony now, do you think Anthony is going to go to the courts now to get the courts involved to put Shayla on child support? Do you believe this is how we're gonna find out that Kai is actually not his?
I
Or
don't think.
maybe Kai is, but he's gonna lose Kai. Do you think Anthony will actually go to court now? Because he always doesn't want the courts in his business. So that means a lot of his stuff that he's doing is not the legal way, quote unquote, right? So let's see what Anthony does in the next step.
Okay, I'm reading a comment from Sabrina, and she said Amber and Sheila can move on to other men, but Anthony must remain alone. And again, this is my opinion, but I don't think anybody is really saying Anthony should stay alone. The
Mm-mm.
fact that what he's doing in his marital home, and people keep saying, oh, he has it before Amber and that was his house. No. The moment he put a ring on Amber's finger and move her into that house, by law, it becomes a marital home. By law, it becomes their marital home. It doesn't matter if Amber has no money in there, or if Amber, even if the court decide that you get to keep your house, it is still called a marital home. And that is what a lot of people don't realize. What Anthony's doing, it's disrespectful, and it's called intentionality.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not going to sit well in any courtroom, that your wife's things, it's not like Amber things is not there. Amber things is still there. Regardless if Amber is coming and going. Nobody would mind if he was still sleeping at Denisha's house, or if he had bought another house and says, okay, Denisha, this is where you're going to be, and this is where I am going to be for the time being until my divorce is over, or whatever. He can do that because he has millions of dollars hidden. So he could take money and buy another house and says, okay, I want you and Kai to move into this house because this is where I want us to be a family, or what. The fact that you are disrespectful. The morning when he heard Amber walking into that house, when he heard the door open and close, and he know Amber was coming, did you see that smirk on his face? He know what he was doing. He knows what he was doing, but guess me what? A lot of things is going to blow up in his face. And Amber was right yesterday when Amber said, all that you're doing is going to come back to haunt you. And trust me, it starts. It starts. Because all of this, and he knows he cannot go up against Shayla and Angelina in court because they know where the bones are buried. The only reason why Shayla was doing what she was doing and keeping calm, because they were having a good co-parenting thing when Amber was in the house. And she enjoyed that. And then she had Iman. So Shayla was comfortable with what was happening between her and Anthony. But no, with Denisha living there, heck no. She's not going to stand for that. And Shayla will always be Shayla. Shayla will always be Shayla. I don't know why
Selfish.
everybody is surprised of what Shayla is doing, because this is Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla used Amber Dirt. Didn't Shayla use Amber Dirt against her when
Yes.
she wanted Anthony? And when Anthony was praising Amber, oh, a perfect wife she was, and whatever, Shayla used Amber's dirt against her with Anthony because she think that would solidify their relationship and would get Anthony away from Amber. She did that. She did that. And Amber was her very best friend. Amber was more like a sister, and look what she did. She
Mm-hmm.
did that. So Shayla will use any arsenal, anything in her arsenal that will benefit her even in the short term. It doesn't matter if it's only for today or tomorrow. She will do that.
Yeah.
So
To get
nobody
what she
should be
wants.
surprised. She will do that. Nobody should be surprised that Shayla is doing this. Shayla is weaponizing Kai because that's all she has right now. She doesn't have anything else. So she's using what she has right now, just like when she used that with that Wayne and Amber situation against Amber to get what she wanted. So come on, we're not going to pretend like, oh, Shayla has not changed, and she will never change.
Well said, dear Charmaine. Well said. And they will show us that Shayla changed, right? She will have a word of wisdom at times. So we have to call a spade here too. She will have words at times, but when she is pushed up against a wall, and this is her pushing up at that Anthony put her against a wall, because did you saw her face yesterday in that skit when she looked at the little boy bedroom, and to know how rich Kai Daddy is and her own child don't have a room. So that's her. Whenever she's pushed on a wall, up against a wall, she will come out swinging that bat, because she will use any arsenal to get what she wants from Anthony. And remember, she called him a deadbeat daddy, and now she's taking away the one person that Anthony says he loves. How can you say you love your child, but he doesn't have his own room? Make that make sense. You just meet a woman, and that woman child has the room, but your own child don't have a room. In my book, that don't sit well with me. Period. And if they did have two beds in that room, I'll say it's for both for him and Kai. So Anthony cannot go say at court. We know other channels, other people are saying that Anthony can work. It says it is the baby's room. That room is not for a baby. That is not a baby room. That is a
Exactly. That's not a baby
13-year-old
room.
room. And the little boy told Amber that is my
It's
room.
his room.
And
Exactly.
he already verified to Amber, says it is my room. So always Anthony going to contest that. Always he going to. And in even
Exactly. Their
and in even
weaknesses.
tell Shayla that it is my room. And look at the lights. And you see children don't like it.
Showing
He was so excited.
refrigerator,
He said,
everything.
look at my lights, and
So
he
they
showed you the
confirm
remote,
it. They
turn it on in
confirm
his
it.
games, him having computer, him having PS5, you know what I mean? So Anthony has dug himself really deep. He was playing checkers while Amber playing chess because Anthony was absolutely wrong to move Denisha in the house. And Amber is also absolutely wrong
They're wrong to move
to
out of
move
the
out
house to
of the
give.
marital
You
home. Yes, I
see,
know that
and
Anthony was whatever, badgering her over and over about stuff coming behind her because I think that that's their love language, the bickering. But Amber dropped the ball by moving out of the house to be with Dave. If she had stayed, if she had listened to her attorney and go home at night time, there wouldn't be a case, a cause for Anthony to go get Denisha into the house.
that would
But
be
from
boring
she
though.
stepped out,
That would be boring though.
eh,
That would be boring.
but from she walk out of the house there with Dave. You see, scene they're showing you. Anthony saw Amber with Dave. Shayla saw the bedroom with Big Kai,
So Sharon,
and that.
I need to read a comment from Errol. She said, Sharon and Charmaine, it is not only Anthony that has secrets. Shayla also has secret. Remember what happened in New Orleans? Anthony was surely pulled through. But what happened in New Orleans has to do with Angelina, and it's no longer a secret because she told Brody that when she was in New Orleans, these people, what's her name, was working with her and they gave her something to keep money, $3 million, $2 million, whatever million it was. And they were involved in something. And all she did, she put them in prison. She report them, she kept the money and put them in prison. So that's not really any another secret. She took the money and she put them in jail. I don't think Shayla was involved in any of that because that was Angelina and she did tell Brody what she did in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm,
The only thing is, people will say, because I think what Ali was trying to do was to tell her about Joe. He said, I know about Joe in New Orleans because I think Joe was one of the guys that she put in jail. It
mm-hmm,
was three people. It was Joe, it was Sincerely, and it was another guy. So I think that was what Ali was saying. And maybe they did not know where she was and they found her. So I don't think the New Orleans thing, unless there's that she did unalive
you don't see
somebody, it's
her.
going to be anything. She didn't maybe want anybody to know that she was the one who put these people in jail. They got 15 years because of Angelina. And yes, they're still going to be coming for her. We are going to see because Sincerely found her. I don't know if Sincerely is back in jail for all the other stuff that she has been doing because Sincerely was scamming people right, left, and center. So maybe that's what they were doing. So when Angelina helped, maybe Angelina helped with the case. The only thing they might not know is that she took the money. But maybe she helped with the case to say, you know what, these people are bad people. I'm going to put them away. The only thing she did was took the money. And maybe the feds don't know that she took the money. So, Era, I don't think there's any big secret about New Orleans anymore. So, yeah. Anyway, Shayla knows, and this is whatever secret Anthony have about Shayla. Who the hell is Shayla? Shayla is nobody. Nobody wants him. Shayla can't have all that secret unless we hear that she unalive somebody. Anthony is the one with the image to uphold. Anthony is the one with the ego. Anthony is the one, the businessman who does not want anybody to know his dirty deeds. Because remember, he begged Shayla, please protect me on the podcast because I have to deal, I have business deals and I have all of that. And remember my image in this business. I am a businessman, and if the other partners or whatever here, they might not want to do business with me, and that means I'm going to lose. So Anthony has more to lose than Shayla. And even if it comes out that Anthony is not Kai's father, oh well, then it might comes out that RB is Kai's father, so Shayla will still have a daddy to take care of her kid. What's the big deal? That's going to hurt Anthony again more than it hurt anybody because he was taking care of this person for all this time. And now he has no access to this person. So Anthony is the one who has more to lose than Shayla in any case.
All right,
Sharon.
my new skit
Okay.
alert. New skit alert. All right, so Anthony went to see. He went to see. He went back into the bedroom and complaining to Denanisha, and Denanisha sitting up in Amber's bed, and he says, "She's telling me that I can't see my son. It's this girl don't have a pot to piss in." Oh, me calm down. Let me calm down myself. I'm not going to see Kai until Kai can, until he can put his own son first. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. It has started. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. But Anthony says he thinks Shayla is playing, that she's bluffing, guys. That's what he is saying right now. Shayla would be gutted if Anthony is not Kai's father. Definitely. I know you, F. Definitely. Anthony is a simp clown and we are right. Yes, 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 Nancy. And then Nancy says Anthony will lose everything for sure. Definitely he will. Tina Stoker says Anthony should ease all payment to Shayla, which will wake her up quickly. The way Iman has been distanced and her choices regarding Kai will hit her odds. So both this will be both Shayla and Anthony's karma for real. Oh boy. But right now I think Shayla have him where she wanted him. And their karma is definitely loaded. Good morning, dear Auntie Riri. How are you doing? How are you doing, Auntie Riri? Yes. Um, yes. Oh my goodness. So I'm here trying.
Guys, whoever watched this skit, Denisha is at her point of leaving because he was even trying to kiss her and she giving him the jaw and he said, your man can't get a kiss, and she said, I just put on lip gloss and point to her cheek. And when she left, she was rolling her eyes. Anthony saying Sheila don't have any money for a lawyer. Remember that Angelina has money.
Mm-hmm.
Does Anthony forget that Angelina will rubber stamp anything Shayla is doing to break him?
Exactly. She
Angelina
knows
will
that.
give of course, Angelina mom and dad have the money to rubber stamp anything Shayla is want to do. He say he's running out to do some business and his lawyer will bury her in court. Come on, Anthony. You going up against Angelina and your dirt is going to be exposed. You don't want that.
He doesn't
You
want that
don't,
smoke.
he does not want his dirt to be exposed. And that girl is getting ready to bolt because she is looking and she's rolling her eyes. I wish you'd look at the last part of that skit.
Oh, I never finished watching it. I didn't finish watching it. Yes, guys. So it is eating them. Who is gonna come out on top with this one, guys? Who do you think is gonna win this one? Who do you guys think gonna win? Because baby, mm, It is not a good thing what I see happening right there. Not a good thing whatsoever. Anthony says he thinks Shayla is bluffing. Let her calm down. Let her calm down. All right, so let's take some chat here. Yes, and right here, Denisha will account. Okay, Jobstar says Amber will use money from the joint account to pay the lawyer. That's what Amber is doing. Both lawyers will be paid from the joint account. The lawyers, uh, divorce lawyer and custody lawyer. Okay, thank you for that. We already know that Amber doing that. And sis says Amber is losing anyway because she does not know where most of his money is hidden and messing around with Darren, he does not either. Trust me, Daniel already told her that Anthony hiding money with Darren them, so Amber have all that information already. And Eros says, at Goddess, so you are among those who want Anthony downfall. Era, we're going to be respectful. All right. Don't attack anyone in the chat. Remember, we're peaceful. EP says, he's talking about it's just a room, but he still ain't get a room decorated for his own child. Exactly. That's what he says. It's just a room. And it's unbelievable that Anthony could say something like that. He is saying it's just a room, just a room. That's what he said. It's just a room. And I didn't see the last part, but Charmaine says that Denisha rolls her eyes. All right. Right here. I believe this is going to blow up in Anthony's face and Shayla's face. Definitely, Tina. That's exactly where it's going. I totally agree with Charmaine on that one. I agree with you, Tina. And Miss Nice, Denisha doesn't like Anthony. She thinks he's weak because she called him Abel. He says he's David in the Bible, right? Or Samson or something like that yesterday. And Denisha says, no, I see you as Adam. Era he has fall to rise back up for the marriage. Exactly, a goddess. We all is for the Daltons, but not the way that they are right now. He gave them an apartment and Shayla gave up to the other room to Denisha. Exactly. She gave up Kai's bedroom. Era says, Sharon, God, it is my friend. We understand ourselves. Okay, awesome, excellent. And that really says Anthony doesn't realize it's more than just a room. Exactly. He doesn't realize for sure that really. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with everyone here. And Denisha never like Anthony but from morning at just being his money and the big house and the I exactly as she Sanita, yeah, she told Onipat that she is doing that because she cut her pay. And right now Tina S says 58 watching 37 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button. Sharon, please appreciate you very much. Thank you very much, Tina. Guys, for the 37 that hit the like button. We appreciate it. All of us. This is our
I
channel.
I told you guys that if Anthony loses money, no,
Denisha is
Denisha
gone.
is gone. Denisha is gone. He's talking about Shayla don't have any money. He must remember that Shayla parents have money. And Angelina will rubber stamp anything that Shayla wants to do. Remember, Angelina told him in that house that they're rich. They don't need his money.
Mm-hmm.
He forget that Angelina and Brody have money.
Okay,
They
so hold
and
on
they
there,
will rubber
Sean.
stamp any and Brody don't even like Anthony.
Mm-hmm. He
So to
told
get him,
Anthony,
they
go
will
back to your wife many times.
exactly.
He
So if
told him
this is
that,
the
goes back to
case,
your wife many
I
times.
see Denisha packing, quietly packing. I see Denisha start to pack because she's can't deal with all of this. Because now there's going to be, if there's going to be a court case, she's going to be involved in that. Anthony realized that if he takes Shayla to court, there's going to be something blown out way more than it's going to be a messy court case. Denisha is going to be involved. Denisha's son is going to be involved. Amber is going to be involved.
And the
Angelina,
child again is gonna get hurt.
all these people are going to be involved in this court case because he's talking about lawyer burying Shayla don't have a pot to piss in and all of
Mm-hmm.
that. Think about Shayla mom. You forget about Shayla mom. Anthony, trust me. I'm not rubber stamping what Shayla is doing, but you don't want all your dirt to be out in the open.
Oh,
He's going to remember that. And when he see the lawyer is going to ask him, do you have anything that this girl might use against you if you go to court that
mm-hmm.
might get you into problem with your
Yes,
business or
that's true.
anything? The lawyer
That
is
is
going to
so
want
true.
to know that first. So if they have to negotiate otherwise, they will. But the
Negotiate.
lawyer is not going to go to court blind, because no lawyer want to go to court blind. They want to know what is in your closet, what this girl know, how is this going to affect you, affect your business, if he has a good lawyer. Trust
Mm-hmm.
me, baby. My
Let's
friend
the
Terry,
fun begin.
my friend Terry, and it says, baby.
Baby.
I want to see the
Okay, let's
11:30
see this.
skit, because he said he's going to use his lawyer to bury Shayla in court. And once Denisha hears that, she knows that she has so much dirt in her closet. She doesn't want to get involved in all of this court thing, because trust me, her name is going to come up. And there is a thing called discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And she might show that she's not fit for Kai to be around. You understand what's going to happen if she is
Mm-hmm.
still going to be there? Because if Shayla and Angelina start to dig, because everybody is going to want to know, who is this lady? Why is she there? All of this just come in, because that is what the fight is going to be about. It's not going to be about Shayla not seeing, Shayla is stopping him from. It's going to be why Shayla is stopping him from seeing Kai. And it's going to be Denisha and her son is going to be in the center of that. And trust me, baby, Denisha don't want that, because number one, Denisha know where that she has bones, a lot of bones in her closet that she don't want to be exposed. So she is going to take time and you say, you know what, Anthony, I think I'm going to just take a step back until you get all of this situated, because I don't want to be in the middle of all this.
Exactly. That is so true. Hold on. So I'm putting the link in the chat for you guys to go over to Country Wayne website and take a look at it. And we come back and we discuss it. In the meantime, I will just show it to you, the end of it.
She doesn't want to come out.
You see the look she gave him?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys saw the look she gave him?
Yes.
She
Yes.
So guys, I send you guys the link. You guys look at that so you can watch the entire skit on the link that I send you from the Country Wayne, and we are reviewing the skit. All right. Okay, so we saw the look that she gave him, and remember, we know that she doesn't like him. We know that she does not like him. You can't, because she's disgusted by him. She's only in it for the money. A lot of people are telling us, say, no, no, no. She actually like, remember what she told Honeypot. She tell Honeypot, says, you lower my pay. So this is it, and you're not gonna tell me what I am not to do. I have my boy. I put my son in basketball with that extra money that your guy what that I was receiving. And Anthony is her meal ticket. She gone to invite him over for dinner. He got the lobster. They show us how she did the lobster. She did the meal. They prayed and whatever. And then Anthony called Wayne the next day and says, Siri, call Wayne. Oh, Wayne, I had a lobster and we crossed the line. And Wayne says, I hope the
The
lobster was
lobster
worth
was
it.
worth it. Wayne said that, and
Mm,
Wayne tell him, you're moving too fast. Why you moving so fast? You don't know anything about this girl, but you're moving so fast. And the last time when he talked about to send, he said, are you making a room for your son? I'll send my father and whatever back over, and uncle back over for you to do a room for your son. And he just laughed that off. He just laughed that off, and he said, you might not even have that room. You might not even have that room. So Wayne has been dropping nuggets after nuggets after nuggets. And we are not picking up the nuggets because Wayne tell him that when somebody is doing all of this, they do it for the first time, especially if you take them out of a situation.
Do you
They're
believe Shayla is bullying
appreciative.
Anthony?
They're appreciative when you take them out of a situation at first. That's what he said. You know, when you take somebody out of a situation, when they're in the lion's den or in the lion's whatever, and you snatch them out of that, they're appreciative at first. But the second and third is up to you. And that is what's going to happen right now. The second is coming because you can see that face. Looking at that face, you know that face is not appreciative. You know that face is just saying, when am I going to get 20 more $1,000? When am I going to get some more money that I can bounce out of here? Because I'm not into this foolishness. No. I'm here for the money, and as soon as I got 20,000 already, and I'm hoping that I'll get another 20. Because that's what Anthony does. Anthony thinks his money is just throw money at the problem. I wonder if he's going to see his lawyer right now to find out exactly what he can do. Or I wonder if he's going to see his divorce attorney to hear whatever. Or he's going to meet Ben. And Ben is going to tell him about Darren and Lisa. We'll see 11:30 what happened. I'm dying to see what happened 11:30.
Yes, okay, so I put a poll in for you guys to poll. And I says, do you believe Shayla is bullying Anthony into doing what she wants him to do? Because that's what he told Denanisha, that Shayla is bullying him. All right, so let's see if he goes to see his lawyer. I'm dying to see because I'm here saying this businessman don't have a lawyer. All right, so right here, Trap Star says, Charmaine, $20 isn't enough. Denisha wants the big money from him. The 20K, the 20G isn't enough. Denisha wants the big money from him. She wants Shayla and Amber out of the way. Exactly. Well said, dear Trap Star. Rhonda says, Tina, Anthony is too weak for anyone. That's what I think, but I don't think he is that weak. Anthony is too green. So, like how Anthony is pushed against the wall, let's see what Anthony does. I'm looking forward for that shenanigans to come down. And Yolanda says, come home, Amber, please, while the simp Anthony is out. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, I
Mm,
think he might have to ask Amber to talk to Shayla about him seeing Kai. I think that's the route he might take. I see somebody
mm.
put it in the chat. That
Okay.
I think Eklin said Denisha Wayne is simple all now. So learn to cook vegan food and practice cooking. And
All right.
the Fraser said Denisha is not staying with all this mess. I think he's going to have to ask Amber for help in getting him to see Kai.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so Shirley says 79 watching and 45 likes. Hit the like button, please. Thank you, Shirley. And let's see. Let me just read some more comments here. Tina, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And Sanita says here, Honeypot needs to fire Denisha and see what she will do. Let's see. I don't think she's gonna fire yet. There's no cause for her to fire us yet, but we will see what she does next. And then Tina's Trapstar says, I want to see if he's going to tell his lawyer he moved Denisha into the house. Yes, and we doubt he is going to tell the truth. And Passion says, Denisha is like all the other women, just there for the money. Amber, I know he is a clown, but please help this crazy man keep his kid. Passion. Oh, Lord, do you think? Let me just did this just come in my head? Okay, let me see how you guys voted there. Um, okay, 73. Oh, you guys are still voting there. 68. All right, thank you guys for that. Let me put in another poll. Do you believe Amber will hold it over Anthony Ed to sign the paper and she will help him?
Yes.
Do you believe Amber will tell him she will help him if he signed the paper? All right, so I am going to poll this to see how you guys vote on this. Let me make sure that it's
Passion is pleading with Amber to help this. Passion said Denisha is like all those other women, just there for the money. Amber, I know he's a clown, but please help this crazy man keep his child, keep his kid. Passion, you might need to DM Amber. You might need to DM Amber and tell Amber, I'm begging you, please. Because baby, I know the storm is, trust me, this is a calm
before the
before the
storm.
storm. This is even the calm before the storm. Because when that storm hits, it's going to hit at a category 5. It's going to be stronger than Melissa that went to Jamaica the last time. Trust me. Stronger than Gilbert that went to Jamaica 1988. This storm is going to hit. And when everything is, there's not going to be a tree left standing when this storm is over.
Do you believe Amber will help him?
And sis 5513, Daniel told her that Ben, not Darren, Ben was the one hiding his money. That he was hiding. No, Daniel told Amber that Anthony's hiding money from her. And Ben told her, but she did not know it was Darren. Amber don't know that it's Darren. Amber know that it's Anthony was hiding money. She don't know the details about the hiding of the money. Anthony did not even know that Darren was the one doing whatever he was doing until Ben told him after they met at his house and he disrespected his wife. So Anthony might not have a lot of information regarding his money. So I'm praying to God that Darren does not do anything crazy, or else Anthony
But they
money
show us
is
for a reason, right? That was
there
another
shows
the
this
battle
money
between
for a
his
reason,
legs.
but I'm still praying that he might just sleep it off in the car and don't do anything crazy.
I know.
Because he's crashing out and he starts to crash out. Trust me, he
Hmm.
has a glass. So that means he took everything from his house. Where did he get
Hmm.
a glass from? It was not even a cup, or he was drinking straight from the bottle. So that means it
Hmm.
started somewhere where he had access to a glass.
Hmm.
So wherever he was just started drinking, he has access to a glass. So I don't know, baby. Terrian, where are you,
Thank you,
Terrian?
Yolanda.
Baby.
She's
Terrian
busy
says,
at work. Yolanda says,
baby.
I'm not a moderator, but hit the like button. Thank you, Yolanda. Well appreciate it. Guys, please hit the like button.
I'm telling
Sanita
you,
says,
it.
Amber tell her lawyer that Anthony uses his money. That's all he do. And EP says, Amber gonna tell Anthony, I'll help you see Kai if you sign the paper. Yes, I think so. That's what will definitely happen. That's why I pulled it. Go see Wayne. Hi, Golden Girl. Welcome in. You know, oh, Lordy. Eklund always give me a chuckle. Oh, my goodness. Uh,
Yep.
Everybody is having a field day with Anthony. They're all laughing at him. Oh my goodness. And Marian says, I know what if he had went to court when Amber advised a year ago, he wouldn't be going through this. Exactly. Well said there, Marian West. Well said.
He's going to want to bring up, I think he's going to want to bring up
Absolutely.
Shayla cannabis use. Say Shayla is smoking. But you remember when he told that, and guys, you're not picking up all these nuggets. He told Denisha, when Denisha said she used to sell weed for her brother, and he said,
Mhm.
oh, but that is legal.
Mhm.
That is legal. So if he
Yes,
brings that
that
up
is
in
legal.
court, if he brings that up in court that Shayla is smoking, Shayla is not selling. So she's not distributing.
Yeah,
She's
she's just
smoking
smoking.
and it's legal and she's doing it in the confines of her house. So he
Exactly.
cannot use that against Shayla in court. That he will not be able to use against her in court because it's legal. You can smoke it in your house. You're not selling it. So And I'm glad he did say that to Denisha that, oh, remember that is now legal, so that does not even count. You see, the nuggets are dropping
Mhm.
and we are not even picking them up because when
It's
he
not
told
everybody
Denisha
picking up
that,
the nuggets.
he
There's a
people
lot.
are going to say, oh, you can always tell the court that Shayla is a smoker. Yes, but it's legal.
But do they have evidence? That's another thing. Does he have evidence?
Exactly.
He
He's
doesn't.
going to say, oh, Amber said that Kai clothes used to smell like weed or whatever. Shayla man has a cannabis factory. It's legal. So he could not use that against her in court. Because he told Denisha that what Denisha was doing was legal now.
Mhm.
So guess
Okay.
what?
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to be gone for a little bit. I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
All right. Thank you, darling. So D further says, and still will not sign the paper. He will offer her something for her help, or he might ask Pierre for her to help him, not knowing she'll help Shayla to do this. Yes, he doesn't. And you see, he turned. You remember what Charmaine said before? That Denisha was alienating Anthony from his friend. Well, that's what happened. Pierre will be on Amber's side. Anthony, where is Therian? Therian need to come and help Anthony right now. She needs to give him a shoulder to cry on. Vernon said, Denisha wants to keep Anthony away from his wife Shayla and Pierre for her control of him. That girl knows all it's Anthony is weak. Yes, she does. Well said, dear Verna. And Tina says, I really don't want Amber in this mess, but Amber's already in it. Remember, she lit the fire yesterday and Shayla carried the gas. And that is what happened in ripple effect. Today, as soon as we wake up, what did we get? Shayla telling Anthony he cannot see his son, right? Unless he put his son first. And Anthony is such a dunce, he might go to Amber instead of his lawyer, his attorney. That you are absolutely right. Let's see what he does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, darling. Thank you for that. He will definitely do that. Goddess says Amber shouldn't have to help him with this. Exactly. Oh my goodness. And then Sanita said, we don't want Amber in this mess. Let Amber enjoy her freedom. Amber started it, darling, so she's already in the mess. Eklund is laughing. Oh my God. He may reach out to Pierre to talk to Shayla, and they both will not help him. Oh my God, Sarita, yesterday dance. Oh my goodness, box cover Anthony's dance. Was it worth it? Was the lobster worth it? That's what we now need to ask Anthony. Was the lobster worth it? hmm And he says, now is the time the Daltons might come together to get rid of Brewster Nation, Shayla, and Angelina. I like that twist. Thank you. Okay, that's a good plot. That's would be a plot twist. But let's see how Wayne writes it. That's what we have to see. And Ruby says, Anthony Ertin himself, he should get Denanisha and her son back to their house. He's going to lose everything. Yes, and I think you're absolutely right because his Joe moment is loading for real. Don't you guys think? Oh my goodness, Anthony, thank you very much for that, Ruby. That would be a very good plot twist. Darren's going to remove all Mike's money. Nancy, I don't know if he's going to get a chance to because with that scene and they show us the bottle and the glass that he's drinking, I think something is going to drastically happen to Darren, but we do not know what it is yet. But they show us that, and that was a nugget. Okay, guys, just I hope. But if he's in the hospital, I hope he does. If he unalive, then Mike still has this company, right? But Darren was the brain behind them making that money. So let's see what happens. Eklund says, Marian Payari is the one who told Shayla to do it. Hello, exactly. But Anthony doesn't know that Payari is a double agent. She does not know that. Well said, guys. Every single one of you. Thank you, guys. And Darren, I'm going to get together, and I'm gonna get together. Okay, thank you for that. Lily says, Charmin Anthony doesn't know where his money is hidden. I hope he does because he should have the account. Darren is definitely gonna do something reckless. Yes, simply he is, because they're showing us that for a reason. So it is showing us no matter what we are going through, yes, human emotion will be evoked, but what the skit is showing us, think rational. Don't get into a car with a drink, a bottle, and a glass and drinking when you're emotionally distraught. Things can happen. You may not walk away from that accident, or you can take an innocent life. So that is what the moral of that skit is. All right. And Marianne says, Darren told Mike he'll never make money in ATL again. He will still make money. If you see what we see with that skit. Sanita says, leave Amber out of this meant Anthony do you all the mess. He's alone, needs to stand up and face it by himself. You're absolutely right, but and Amber already in the mess. She already in the mess. She called Shayla and she did that for a reason, because she knows, Shayla knows about Anthony Eden, whatever he is doing, all the bone that, as I will call it, all of Anthony Bones in the closet. And it couldn't have happened to a better person. Shayla uses Amber business to destroy her marriage. Now Amber is using Anthony and Shayla affair and his secret was because of her friendship with and fake friendship with Shayla. And Shayla will be helping Amber to destroy her own husband. My goodness. My. This is something else. I've never seen this happen before, but boy, the writers are onto something there. So let we just give them a round of applause. Well done to the writers, to the actors, actresses, and even down to the babies, the children in the skit. They're doing phenomenal. Chagane says, please hit the like button, support Sharon underscore Rico Review. Thank you very much. And for whoever hit the like button already, we all thank you. We appreciate it so much to let us continue to grow. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so also. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Tina is saying. Thank you, Tina. Chop says, if Darren loses Anthony money, that's it. And Amber gets off of everything that left. Anthony will go broke because of his expenses. Exactly, Chop Star. And we can see that happen, but let's see what the writer does. He started drinking at home after he threw um, Melissa out, Lisa out, yes. And Anton and Annette, where are you? Annette is busy, darling. She's busy. Shirley, Aunt will still give money to support Baby Kai, so Amber needs to stay out of it. All right. And Tina says 54 like, 20, 74 watching. We have 86 watching now. Please hit the like button. Whoever in the bushes, please also hit the like button. We appreciate it. And Eklin says, hope you're feeling better, Annette. Yes, I have to give her a call after this. Sanita says, Anthony needs to go down. Why does Anthony needs to go down? Come on, be nice, guys. But his karma is here. But they have to break him down for him to do better and understand the magnitude of what he's doing. Eklin says, Sherman, why all this always happen to moderator night? Eklin, maybe I forgot to send your email to O'Neill so he could bring you up on the moderator night. Okay. Tina says, please like. Please get the likes up. Subscribe to Sharon Rica Review. Thank you, Tina. And Eklin says, O'Neill is moderator are writing the skit for free. Yes, darling, the moderators are writing the skit for free. They should pay them and their commentators too, you know what I mean? Goddess says, it's going to be a long summer. Yes, Goddess, totally agree. And you'll understand if Darren is in Anthony money and it's not in his name, if anything happened to Darren, his wife will get everything, including Anthony money. Yes, absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Yolanda. But I think Anthony should have access to his money. Yeah, hi there, Charmaine, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know. Somebody pushed me off. I don't know
No,
if it's
nobody push you off. Not a
oh
soul push you off. I was there reading. You know,
oh
all StreamYard behave.
Oh, so I see what Eklin is saying, and Nick, send your email to Sharon. Sharon will get
I have her
to
email.
O'Neill.
I have her
Yeah, so
email.
send it to O'Neill that O'Neill can send her the invite so
Yeah,
she can come on up if she wants to. Because
yeah.
tonight is going to be a fiery. Oh
And
my
you
God,
know,
tonight is going to be a fiery. Because
and
I'm
you know,
coming for O'Neill because O'Neill was talking some stuff yesterday, and I'm going to tell him that remember he's no longer living in Jamaica. Remember all that he was saying yesterday about 14 year nothing was wrong with Big Kai staying with little Kai because he grew himself from he was 8. We all do that in Jamaica. I remember I
yeah.
was when my niece was I was like 6 when my niece was born. My first niece I was 6 years old. And you know what they used to do with me when she was there crying? They used to put me in the middle of the bed and I would hold her until her mom is done cooking. Because that time we didn't have any kitchen on the house. It was like outside kitchen. Everything was outhouse, outside kitchen. And for her mom to finish cooking, I would have to sit on that bed with her in my lap to keep her quiet. And I would do that almost every day. I was 6. But guess me what? There was adult supervision in the house. There was adult supervision because my sister would come and check every so often to make sure I'm still sitting where she left me sitting. So I don't know what Anil is talking about. About you can't you need I'm not saying that the 14, the 13-year-old could not be playing with Kai, but then Anthony was sleeping. Anthony was sleeping. And you know something else that was wrong with all of that? The door was wide open. When Amber went there, the door wasn't, it's not that they were locked in the room and they could not get out. The door was wide open because
Mhm.
Amber just went up and stand at the door and looking in. Kai could have bolted out of that room
Mhm.
without before Big Kai even know what was happening. So
Because he was
I
so busy playing with his ball.
exactly they were busy playing and he was so enjoying his room.
Yeah.
And you know Kai is fast. How many times did you see Kai run to the door at his mom's house and open the door? Kai
Hmm.
has been able to open that door. So Kai could have bolted before Big Kai even realized that he's gone. And there could be an accident. And that would be a terrible
Exactly.
misunderstanding. So when he's saying, oh, he did not see anything, yes, because
I see a lot of
Anthony was
accident
fast
because we're mom
asleep.
too, right? We
Anthony was
can
fast
see what can
asleep.
happen.
Of course, Anthony was fast asleep at this back beside at the
Yeah, he
pool.
was sleeping
He
at the
was
pool.
nowhere near. He was nowhere near the people them in the house to prevent an accident. It's not like he had them beside him at the pool or he had them in the pool house playing or whatever. He was so far away from where they were. They were upstairs. It's not even like they were downstairs. They were upstairs. So I don't understand what anybody was saying. There was nothing wrong with Big Kai watching Little Kai because they were playing. Yeah, if an adult was there or somewhere close by, nothing is wrong with that. But come on, we are not that careless.
I don't find Big Kai was watching Kai. He was busy playing. And let me just read it. Well says there, Charmin. Let me read this comment here. Sharon Shayla is trifling for trying to keep Kai from his father. It's not about Kai, it's about Shayla's feelings. And absolutely, we already says what we says. Shayla, thank you for that, Suzette. Shayla is all about Shayla. Shayla doesn't do something unless it benefit her. Remember that. We all know what Shayla character is. She hasn't changed. They will just brush her up for now and then Shayla just fall right back into her nonsense. And Sanita said Pierre is going to help because she doesn't like Denisha. Exactly. We all call that. All right. So let me come down here. I'm just coming down, coming down. Okay, so you know that O'Neill is gonna come for us tonight. Is moderator night. And let it begin. Let the fun begin, and O'Neill and our mother tonight. Oh my God, it's gunning for us tonight, right, Charmaine? Oh my goodness. So right here, let me just read there. Anthony's not used to keeping Kai. Let's keep a spade a spade. Yes. When Kai come over before Amber, and we call that, I tell you guys already. Yes, we all know. Amber is the one that look after. She's the nurturing one. She is the one that always put the baby before anybody else. Even when she was at the restaurant, she let Shayla bring the baby to the restaurant, and she has the playpen there that she could put the baby to sleep. Anthony was out with Ben, exercising, doing whatever he's doing. Amber is the nurturing parent. And I think Shayla and Anthony both should lose that baby. Seriously. They are not fit for to be parents. That's my point about the money. He's going to lose it because no one knows where it is at. Neither Anthony, Amber, nor Anthony, nor Ben. And Darren is unstable. I think his stuff is moved, but he have access to it. Trust me, guys. He knows where his money is. I believe so. But if I'm wrong, I'll say that's my opinion. Thank you for that.
Sharon,
But I think he knows where it is because
he does not know where all his money is. Because Ben, remember, Darren is investing his money into stuff. And I
but
think
shouldn't
he
you have paper trail if you're investing? You're supposed to have
listen, Anthony is
confirmation.
careless. Anthony is not the best businessman. He did not even okay. Remember, he did not even know that Darren was the one who was dealing with his money. So if he was so into knowing about his money, he thought Ben did it because Ben was the one who told
Mm-hmm.
him that your money is all your money is hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way they can find it unless you give them access to it. Yet Ben did not tell him at that time that I'm not the one who did it. So all this time Anthony was believing that Ben was the one who was doing it.
Yeah.
Until after that meeting with Ben, with Darren at his house, and then they wanted to meet, they want to go to Wayne's house. That was when he
Yeah, but
told
after that, he was at Darren Ben house again, and they were looking through the portfolio.
they
So I
were only
think Anthony
talking.
actually have access to that fund.
They were
Trust me, guys.
talking. They were not talking about any money. They were talking
They
about
were
women.
talking about the meeting, and he was over there with his laptop. So I think, in my
Trust
opinion, I
me,
think
I
Anthony
can
knows.
tell you right now, Anthony don't know where his money is being invested. He
All
only
right.
know that his money is invested and he's getting returns that goes into the joint account. Remember that argument he had with Ben? He
Mm-hmm.
said just put Amber name on the account. She will be happy that she see money coming into the account. She don't have to know anything. She will be happy that money is coming into that account. She won't go to dig because she don't. I don't think Amber is that business savvy. So if
Mm-hmm. I
Amber was
remember
to
that. I
dig,
remember I told you guys that. But we know
that
that Amber is business savvy, but
no,
she
but
not,
what I'm saying, so
Amber
if
never looked deep dive into the
that's what
account
I'm
to our
saying, so
knowledge.
if Amber was to dig, Amber
Mm-hmm.
could be
She'll
able
find
to
it.
trace the money where the money was. Because if Ben said that to him, put her name on those accounts, she'll be happy to just see money going in them. She's not business savvy to
Yeah,
dig
I remember
to
that. I
find
was
whatever.
you
So a
mentioned that.
forensic accountant can find it. A
Mm-hmm.
forensic accountant may be able to find it, but if they don't know where to look, because I don't even know if Ben know where his money is.
Because Darren keep on telling him says you took that money out, but you're not putting anything in,
Exactly.
and you
So
need to
listen,
get your wife to start working.
there's going to be because remember Darren is doing all this investing in different things.
So yeah.
Darren is investing when he did Mike money and make a 300 in interest or whatever on there. He's trying to build out this, he's buying this, he's doing a lot of stuff that they might not even know what Darren is actually doing with the
Mm-hmm.
money. They're not aware of some of the things that Darren is doing.
Yeah.
Darren is doing, but I don't think all his clients know exactly. They're happy that they're getting money, and that's all there is. They're just happy that
Exactly.
they're getting a good return on their money. They're not
Mm.
concerned where the money is. This man is
Okay.
bringing in money for them, and that's what they're happy about.
Okay. Well said, dear Charmaine. But I do think he knows where it is. That's my opinion. And right here, let me see. I think I saw something. It's illegal, but they could give her a drug test to prove it. I think she was talking about the smoking from Shayla and the gas that the baby is thing. It's not. He
Anthony
could
said
be stupid not to
it's
know
not
where his
illegal.
money is. Exactly, he'll be stupid if he doesn't know where that is.
Trust
That's
me,
what I'm
Anthony is
saying.
stupid. We know Anthony is stupid. He did not know who was investing his money, so why would he know where it is? If he did not know who was angling his money.
Here, hold on there, Charmaine, because I knew I saw a skit with this. What Passion is saying. She says Anthony have access to his money. Ben told him they sent him the account information. He does not know the detail of the
That's
investment.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ben said the only person, if you give them the access, but he does not know the detail of the investment. That is
Um.
the same thing of not knowing where your money is.
Okay. All right. So I know you. F is saying Anthony also has Pierre holding the money. They never.
Anthony
He
does not have
asked her,
no
but they
PRA
never
holding
showed
no
it to
money.
us. So we
Anthony
don't
has
know if
no
he
PRA
actually
holding no
did or
money, and
not.
we need to stop that narrative. Anthony PRA has no money holding for Anthony.
It says there, Marian said Anthony asked Ben, and Ben said you could have given them the code to the account.
He said you are
Thank
the
you.
only one
Yes,
who
I
could.
remember
And
I saw that.
and
That's what I'm saying.
Sharon,
Anthony have access to that money. I'm telling
but
you.
what I'm saying, and
Please
you
hit the
guys
like
don't
button,
know,
thanks, chat.
he has the codes to the accounts.
All I
But
know is
if
that
Darren is
at the
the
end, my boy
Darren is
Anthony will be okay. Yes, God. Yes, Aaron,
trust
he will
me,
be okay.
Anthony is not going to be okay. And I'm going to tell you that Anthony is not going to be okay because his karma is here. His karma is here. Pierre doesn't have any money for him.
Yeah, they didn't. They mentioned
They
it,
he
but it
did
was
not.
Ben
He
who.
asked Pierre, but he
Yeah.
did not give Pierre any money because Amber found out. If Amber did not find out that the theater was sold,
Mm-hmm.
then Pierre would get that money. But Amber found out that the theater was sold, and he told Amber that he got six figure. He did not tell Amber exactly how much. He told Amber that yes, he got six figures. So he would not be
And he
stupid
loved her
to
collarbone to distract
exactly,
her.
because he did not want to tell her exactly how much. So you'd be stupid to give the PRA the money after that, after Amber finding out. And that's why he was pissed with Wayne when he went to Wayne and says, "Why are you sharing my business with?" And Wayne was acting stupid and said, "But that's your wife." And he said, "Yeah, but my wife does not need to know everything." And Wayne said, "Well, I thought that." And you know where Anthony got that money to invest in Wayne Theater? He got it from Bar 44 because he did not have
Exactly.
the money. Everybody's saying, "Oh, Rolanda gave it." No, Rolanda gave
No,
him the
it's bar
80.
44. We watched the video.
He borrowed the $80,000 from Rolanda to up. They were repairing the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And Wayne says it's going to cost 240,000. Each person has to come up with 80,000. And he did not have that. Rolanda lent him that money for the theater roof.
Yes,
For the
yes,
set for two.
MK. Hold on,
So
Charmaine. Anthony asked Pierre to keep, but he didn't give it to her. Exactly,
exactly. And
MK.
that's what a lot of people
Exactly. It
saying.
was
Oh, you
Ben who
Pierre
started
has
another
money.
skit with him
He
asking
asked
Ben.
her.
Hold on, Sean. Remember, he contacted Ben, and Ben come to the house, and when he came to the house, he says, "Do you still do that thing that you used to do in college?" And then he says to Anthony, says, "God is watching. Make sure you're not doing anything not I think amongst the line, make sure you're up and up because God is watching,
The big
right?"
man
And
upstairs is
Anthony says,
watching. He said
"Yes,
the big man upstairs is watching.
watching, yeah,
So Ben has been warning Anthony from that time.
yes."
So
And
he
that
did
was
not
a nugget also,
exactly,
guys, that
and he did
people
not heed that
forget.
warning that Ben gave him. He still tell Ben to hide the money, and Ben came back
Hmm.
and told him, "Okay, all your money is hidden,
And it's safe. It's safe
and
now.
it's safe now." So I
Yes,
mean, but and he also said to him that put Amber name on those. Amber won't be go digging. She'll be
exactly.
satisfied, so she won't go digging. So it is just safe to say, but I'm telling you, Darren is a loose cannon right now.
Hmm.
Darren is behaving reckless. Drinking and driving is not a good look. He's
Exactly. It's
behaving
not.
reckless right now. And Darren has a lot of cards to Anthony finances. Darren hold the cards to Anthony finances. Doesn't matter if Anthony has the codes or not. Darren still has the card because he's the one who is investing.
And triple doing whatever illegal
Whatever he's
activity
doing,
they're
he's the one
doing.
who is doing the money.
If it's up
Trust
and
me.
up.
Yep.
Because how can you take 30,000 from Mike
And turn it into
and turn it in 10
300,000.
times the amount?
300,000 in a month or so? No.
Yeah. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Well then, guys. Thank you guys for being here with us. We have come to the end of our live. Please like, please share, and I will catch you guys back in the next upload.
Okay, thank you, Sharon. See you guys later.
Okay, thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, chat family. Love you. Peace out. Be safe. Do not drive. Don't drink and drive. That's all I can leave with you guys. Do not drink and drive. All right. Bye for now, everyone. Love you.